Hey, you guys, this is Corey Salty True Floyd, and welcome to the Geek Report. This week, Denzel has his eyes on Wakanda. You wanna buy a Batmobile, and one game developer is trying to remake one of the most infamous mistakes in gaming. All that and more this week on the Geek Report. All right, everybody, this is the Geek Report powered by Amerime Media. I'm Corey Salty True Floyd, and of course, first person I always got to introduce my number two, Demon Engine.
Hey, everybody. I
And over and
I'm
over
not
here
not here.
presiding, we have Queen Neat.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Queen Lee. And we have a very, very special guest today hanging out with us. Corey, do you want to introduce our guest?
Oh yeah, Navy Montel, good friend to the show, and it's been an all around good time every time you're around. So I'm gonna let you do your intro because I do love to hear you do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, blurs of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. This is I, Navy Montel, your frosty bearded blow the corn here. Hopefully, you guys are taking care of yourselves. Do what I tell you to always do. Hopefully, you'll wash your knees, covering this stand as far away as you can, especially in 2024, because people are stupid. Looking out for yourselves, your loved ones, and each other as I'm hanging with the fam here on the Geek Report. Let's go! Oh!
Yeah, I could hear him.
uh,
I could listen to him talk all day. I really could.
yep.
Like he has that voice that is just like, just read the dictionary. I don't care. Like, and I'll
Wow.
just sit there and listen. Like,
That is an absolute honor. I
it's
thank you for the
soothing.
compliment. I think I've heard every, not think of it, I really don't listen to compliments because I'm not looking for them, but I appreciate them when I get them. So thank
Mhm. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the rest of the world. Like, it's a lot of people out here who got gifts who don't want to share them. So, Diva Ninja.
you. Uppercut, body blow, jab. Speaking of
Moving
jab,
on.
somebody getting their ass beat tonight.
We just started.
Listen,
It's encouragement. It's forceful encouragement. Love you.
Uh,
Uh,
Tonight, somebody getting their ass beat, y'all. I'm talking about the
oh
slap
yeah.
heard around the world.
But you know what sound I need to go around the world first? Yo, hitting the subscribe button.
Yeah. Hit that bell notification to see when we upload. Find out about the latest going on in the entertainment nerdosphere. And yeah, you'll stay updated. And definitely make sure you comment down below as well.
All right, folks, you guys know the deal. It's been another week. A bunch of stuff's happened around the world. We're going to pick a few things and chat about them. And of course, like we just said, please be subscribed to Amerime Media to keep yourself updated on anything and everything. Demon, I'm ready when you are. All right, first thing up in Burbank, California, we have a brand new statue of Green Lantern, John Stewart Green Lantern.
yes,
Sir,
because how is horrible? How is a horrible individual? So yeah, this is perfectly fine. I love this.
I am down with this. This is beautiful. Hashtag my Green Lantern.
Hey, listen. We all know what happened with Hal, and we definitely know what happened to Kyle. Good old John.
I will say this though. In the one animated cartoon, he is wild and terrible at basketball.
And the person posing in the picture, Jim Lee.
That
Big.
man is that man is one of the sweetest people you'll ever meet. I'm telling you,
I keep hearing that
he's
too.
very gracious. He will have a conversation with you. Just come correct, as most fans don't know how to do. Um, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all be doing the most when y'all go to these cons and y'all stand in front of these writers and artists and y'all act as if they are doing you were doing you're doing them a favor by being there. No, no. Stop it. just stop.
Really? So what
Get
would
some
be
help.
okay? Can we can we define what is the way to come correct for those who actually are fans and whatnot, but don't want to offend anybody? What is the what would be? Would you say the way to come correct and
If
approach
you
your needs?
if you see someone in the industry at a convention, let's use that as a locale, and they're sitting behind their table, and you're next in line. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and think of how you would want someone to greet you if you want to have a conversation where they don't think you're crazy. Just hello, how are you? Oh my goodness. I have been waiting for this opportunity to chat with you so long. I am such a huge fan of your work, and this is a monumental moment. Along those lines, you are going to get the most premium response from whomever it is because you're being a human being instead of, oh, sorry, can you sign all 16 issues for me? I'm such a fan of you, and you helped me through the excuse me, you helped me through the tough times, and I think you're great. And hold on, I'm sorry, that's not me.
No mucusy.
I'm not gonna hold you though. Like
Hmm.
depending on who's at the con for me, I want to do my best to contain myself as a professional, but I know I'm gonna cry. I know I'm gonna cry, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be so hard because depending on who it is, like if it's somebody I really love, like I'm gonna cry, and they're probably gonna think I'm nuts, and I'm gonna be like, I'm so sorry. I never thought this day would come,
Oh my goodness.
and you're just amazing. Thank you for sharing your gifts with the world. You save lives out here, like for real, like, and that's just me being emotional because I really appreciate people sharing their gifts with the world. That's what art has always been.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? People put their heart, soul, and everything into their art, and when they do, it
Mm-hmm.
shows and it touches people in such a way that they would never even imagine. You know how much
Agreed.
music has saved your life over the years, going through things that you've gone through. How much
Mm,
has certain stories you read or been exposed to or been able to watch that
That's
have
right.
definitely helped you and affected you in such a good way and kept you on this earth for some, you know?
I don't
Agreed.
think I could be in that position and have a fan walk up. It's too hard for me to hide visible disgust on my face.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody
See,
gonna
you would have to
point
wear a
out
mask because I
immediately.
could just see you
uh,
just that
mhm.
face and I go, oh my lord, do I need to get under the table?
Uh, Years of security, I've had to learn how to keep a proper face when meeting folks. So,
Yeah. For me though, I feel like they'd be fine because I'm just like a short little person or whatever. I may cry, but like I'll be like, listen, I'm sorry. I just
So I'm
this
curious though, who all name one person y'all would be completely speechless around if you had the opportunity to meet them.
Beyonce,
You genuinely would know how to act.
uh,
Barack Obama, because I met him before, and yeah, I
um,
I
That's
didn't
fair.
have words. His hands are so soft, by the way. I got to shake his hand. I got to shake his hand. This was in 2012, no lie. And Barack Obama, if you're watching this, this was June 12th, 2012, at the Franklin Institute in
Golly.
Philadelphia. You met with a bunch of high school students at Science Leadership Academy, sir. And
Wow.
oh man, he gave a great speech. That was probably one of the things that I like. I wish I had the heart to say stuff, but like no, I had no words. No words.
Wow. Corey, what about
see,
you, man?
I don't know because I've been in the room with two people that I
His
feel
dad,
like no.
that's your daddy. I don't care what you say. Your mama got keeping secrets from you, bro. I'm telling you, this is
I
before
can't
Mike got
stand.
married.
That back 1,000 years, you ain't listening.
I
You
can't,
just been
no.
making hit
I'm
after
gonna
hit.
start a conspiracy
I
theory right here on this channel
see.
about Corey, about Corey and Mike Possible.
probably the one time this conspiracy theory about me that's at least funny. But that's the thing. I've been in a room with 2 out of 3 of celebrities that I definitely internally was losing it, but I had to keep a straight face. And it was Rihanna and Erica Badu.
Wow, really?
Okay, fancy pants. Okay.
No, Rihanna was different because one, I did not know she was going to be in that room. They were like, Corey, there was like, Corey, go up to the green room C and just make sure the person in there is fine. It was a concert for the Dream. So I was just like, all right, it's probably the Dream or someone opening up for them or whatever. No, it was just Rihanna sitting in there on her phone. And
Did
of
you
course, when I first opened the door, it was that quick 10-second look, and I'm just like, hello. She's like, huh. I was like, alrighty, just gonna stand over here. In my head, I'm just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Wow, you had the opportunity to speak to someone and you geeked out.
In my head
some,
though, in my head, oh my god, oh my
sometimes
god.
that happens. Like I met
Yep.
Omari Hardwick on set while Power was still filming, and I was an extra. And like there were so many girls in the room that they were like where the camera was, of course, because everybody wanted to be camera thirsty. I wasn't about to fight nobody to get in front of the camera. I didn't care that much.
Mm.
Amari had to squeeze past me and someone else. He touched the small of my back. Internally, I melted into the carpet. But externally, I was like, oh, you're good, you're good. I didn't really want to bother him. You know what I mean? Because he kind of, I don't know, he kind of came off a little like I get why he was like that because
Mhm.
some of the girls there were a bit thirsty,
A bit.
but he didn't need to say it out loud. He didn't have to. He didn't have to be like that out loud because then it just kind of had me like okay, whatever. And even the time I met Jill Scott, it was she kind of ruined that interaction for me
Oh damn.
because like
It was a bad day, wasn't it?
it wasn't even a bad day. She like what happened was, I spoke to her, I said hello, you know what I mean, and because the person I was dating at the time, they knew her in high school, like she dated his twin brother, and so he was like, well, I told him she might be on set, and he was like, all right, well if you see her, tell her I said hey. So I said all right, and I told
Oh,
her. I told her he said hey, whatever, but she was like, yeah, you look like him. Are you his daughter? That ruined it.
oh,
Yeah, that ruined it.
Well, damn.
And I was just like, no,
well,
we're not related at all.
Erica Badu, like, did I smell like incense and Frank and some
Break the
oils,
break the slip.
frankincense and a little bit of Egyptian musk. I used to wear it like that.
Boy, don't be hiding that patchouli oil. You know you was reeking of that shit. Don't do that.
Hmm. But anyway, moving ahead. Earlier this week, Denzel was doing press for Gladiator 2, and while he was talking, the question, the issue of retirement came up. And he was like, "Well, I have a few projects ahead before I think about that, and one of them is going to be Black Panther 3. Of course, we don't
Yes,
know where or who he'll be playing. I assume he's going to be an antagonist
I already
because
know he's gonna be like, get your colonizer hands off me. It's gotta
no,
be in there. It's
I,
gotta be in there. It's gotta be in there.
get your hands off me.
No, you got to do the mouth. You have to do the mouth motion. Okay, get
Yes,
your hands
with the
off me.
lip. With the lip.
I just, all right, I'm throwing a guess out there, a wild
Mhm.
guess.
Okay.
Shadow King.
No,
I said it's a
no.
wild guess. When I said wild, I wasn't kidding.
I mean, he hasn't played a villain since Training Day, right?
No, Gladiator 2, he's definitely a villain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see what role they put him in.
He gonna walk up on Baku.
Yeah, I can see
He's
that.
like,
I can see that. My nigga.
Like, well. Look at Jabari Nation, so strong, so proud. And
Now
here
I
you are
feel bad
killing.
for all the movie theaters that don't have carpet down on the floor because everybody's gonna damn near nut on themselves when they see him in a Black Panther movie.
Right.
Good old
Yeah.
Denzel.
What if he was one of the ancestors or something though?
Ah, there.
Like,
Okay.
what
Yeah,
if he was like one of the old kings or something, and like that's who Shuri has to commune with the entire time for the next movie.
Mm.
I can see that.
Because I don't know if he wants to play another villain. Like,
Listen,
I-
hero, yo, heroes is it's
come on, you can do this.
Razor. Listen, when it comes to these, uh, all right. In the words of Razor Ramon, hard work pays off, dreams come true. Bad times don't last, but bad guys do.
true, true. Yeah, I mean, everybody still remembers his the scene. Oh, I have a little fun
King
fact about that
Kong
scene.
ain't got shit on
That
me.
was all improvised. That was
I
all
know.
him.
All improv.
And it was just like, wow. Like even the extras was coming over like, dang, yo, he is in it.
Because to blurt that out, that's something that's just like that came from the heart.
Right. And he meant it. He meant that.
And don't forget, the character he's playing is based off a very real person.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Alonzo in Training Day is based off of an officer in Los Angeles who is
Oh
still
wow.
serving prison sentence.
Oh wow. Oh, so
Yeah,
he didn't die at the end of the movie. That's just
no.
Mm-mm. Uh,
Denzel's been it in a lot of movies.
that man's got a pedigree that
No,
was
no,
I could circulate
I'm
around the world 3 times as far as
no, no.
his filmography.
He has a lot of characters who died.
Good. That just means it can't be duplicated.
Interesting.
yeah, maybe is that on purpose, you think? So they can't try to reboot the movie with that same character?
Pretty much.
Well, that plus in some of those cases, the character just had to the character had to pass away for it to conclude. Like it kind of
Like
it's like
Man on
yeah,
Fire, not Man on Fire, or was it Man on Fire? I think it
Man on
was Man on
Fire.
Man on
Fire.
Fire.
Yeah,
Man, yeah.
Creasy.
yeah, man, that one had me in tears.
Creasy was the nigga. Okay, if y'all have never seen Man on Fire, y'all are missing out on a classic. That man.
Look, when you have Christopher Walken talking about you and he says that your art is delivering death, like think about it. One of the creepiest sounding and looking dudes is saying how much you creep him out. What?
I mean, hey, that's the whole idea in theater, isn't it? To like
Yeah,
make the audience feel something.
yeah.
Oh yeah, and he does it every single time.
I just
Yeah,
love to see. I think he's gonna be a bad guy. One last. Listen. Who said every king in Wakanda was good?
true. Because I'm sure they probably have a checkered history, given the fact that the tribes are still, to a degree, disliking each other and have a strong
He was
dislike for each
probably
other.
he was probably
Mhm.
the last Jabari who was
Jabari,
a
yep,
king.
yep,
The
I see it. I can see it, which is
I can see
probably
that
how
too.
M'Baku ended up the
King
way he
Kong.
ended up.
King Kong has nothing on me.
So that was basically a breadcrumb. If you really want to
That's
plank on that.
that's it. It's just a theory, a
Hmm.
film theory.
All right, I'm
Let's
gonna
go to
put
the
this on
next one,
camera.
Demon.
Oh hell no, nope.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, Cleo.
So Warner Brothers is selling these 10 functional, but of course not street legal Batmobile tumblers for $3 million. And Cleo Thomas,
Damn boy,
Cleo Thomas has a GoFundMe up.
Uh-huh.
Cleo,
Yes.
my brother, I love you. I gave you a Pokédex at BlurCon this year. I love you with every fiber of my being. You are family, but no, nigga, no.
Listen, he trying. He trying.
I love him. I ain't gonna pay into this. What am I gonna get out of it? The satisfaction of knowing that someone I know has a Tumblr.
I
Thank you.
mean,
The
Nope.
satisfaction
you
of
know.
knowing that you won't be one of Batman's victims.
I think I'm good. I think
If
I
I
am
had,
Gucci. Okay, not
if
Gucci,
I,
Gucci.
if I had random millions on the side to buy dumb shit, yes. Oh
I mean,
God,
clearly he
yes.
don't. He might.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I bet you if Diddy wasn't in his situation, he would have bought one of them.
Mm-hmm.
It
Big
would have been covered
Hands
in. It'd
down.
have been covered in baby oil too. I don't. Nah.
Shiny.
Nah, I'm good.
So
I'm good.
shiny.
whole different
Shine brought
level
to you
of
by Johnson and Johnson.
Mm-mm-mm.
Cut his
Oh,
ass off. Cut him off.
right.
this
Whoa!
reminds me. I'm only referring to the new absolute Batman is Bat Brick.
As bad what?
Bat
That
That,
Brick.
absolute Batman.
yo,
Nah.
the unit.
Ah, not the Bat Brick. You gotta roll the R.
Bad
the
brick.
yo,
Yo, don't
Wow.
sleep on absolute Batman right now.
hell no!
That
You
is such
cannot
a
sleep.
that is a
That's a
captivating tale right there.
that is a yo. That man is a nightmare.
I mean, it be
That
like
man
that
is
sometimes, I
poor.
guess. He said that man is poor.
He is because in the
Yo,
story he's not rich. He's poor.
Oh wow.
He's a regular dude, and everything he does, he don't give a
his
damn.
Batmobile is a whole Tonka truck.
I mean, just what
His
happens when
ear,
you ain't got the funds, okay?
Nico,
Remember,
his
we
ears are
said
knives.
Batman is part of the problem. We always said that because we said he had billions of dollars instead of him putting it into all the other stupid toys
So
that he
this
buys and
Batman,
makes. You know, what why is he
either
cleaning up
way,
Gotham? Did his parents still get killed and all of that?
either
He's still
way,
Northern?
he's still just as bad. One just beat the shit out of people within the inch of their life and commit tax fraud on a major fucking degree, and the other one is a working Joe like us that's decided I'm just put my hands on people and steal construction equipment.
And steal
Right.
construction equipment. Good lord. So he's a thief.
Damn.
He's
So
Uppercut, body blow.
he ain't no better than Catwoman. Basically, he ain't nothing but
I'm afraid to see what this universe's Catwoman is. Oh my goodness. But
Catwoman better be
meanwhile,
built like China.
Batgirl ain't no joke.
oh my, we gotta move ahead. Wait a minute, because I already. All right, so
Do we
Sonic
really?
Team, Sonic Team has said that they would like to remake Sonic '06, and I'm just like,
Why?
I don't. I mean, if you want to make the game actually playable, sure, why not? It's like because what it was before, you couldn't play that.
is it
Maybe y'all
is
should get rid of that part where Sonic kisses the girl too, because that's just weird.
is it from like is the team that's trying to do it
It's
the same
Sonic
team
Team.
that
It's Sonic Team.
okay.
The same the folk
Because
some
I'm just
cast.
asking because I know like it was a couple of different releases where like the fans got a hold of like one of them or whatever and they let them go ahead and have their fun and whatnot and it did really really well.
Oh, that was Sonic Mania.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was Sonic Mania because the guy who did Sonic Mania, he originally made a Sonic Flash game on Newgrounds.com that was
Wow.
amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah, so. But I mean, Sonic '06, I would love to see what it was supposed to be. So, sure.
Worth a shot.
One can only hope. I will tell you, I actually after the original Sonic, I was not interested in any of the other ones because I'm still a fan of the original. Will always be
Really?
a fan. Yes, I had no interest in any other ones. I'm sorry.
So just the original, the first one?
Yes,
Damn.
only because I resonated more with that one. It came at a time where I needed a pleasant distraction. So technically, that video game became part of one of my hero troop of video games, along with Final Fantasy VII, the original, not the remake, the original,
Oh, PlayStation 2.
No, PlayStation.
original PlayStation.
Yeah.
Wait, the first Final Fantasy?
Yeah,
The
it was on
first,
place. It was on
well,
PlayStation
no,
One.
the first Final Fantasy game was on Super Nintendo.
Oh no, Final Fantasy VII was on PS2. You're right. My
Yeah,
bad.
I could have sworn. I'm like, wait,
No,
It,
seven? Okay.
no, Final Fantasy VII they re-released onto PS2. Originally, it was a PlayStation One game.
Really?
Yes.
mm,
Always got
I don't
shit like
know.
them.
I don't remember that because I remember seeing like that on sale in like circulars and stuff like that they were selling or whatever at like well when EB Games was a thing. I don't know if y'all remember
I
that at
remember.
all.
I remember. I have
Um,
enough member berries. I
yeah, I'm
remember.
showing my age a little bit here, but it's fine. But we used to like um go to Blockbuster and rent like the video games as well. So that's the only reason why I remember it. But you know, I could be wrong.
Yep. Final Fantasy VII was on PlayStation.
Yeah,
Wow.
and it saved me from a lot of stressful times. So that will always be my top five. One of my top five favorite video games.
Them chocobos. And
Yeah.
in my head,
I got
Barrett
into
always
Final
sound like
Fantasy
Mr. T.
16. That was my first introduction to Final Fantasy.
You
I
mean
think
the latest one?
Yeah, 16. No, 15? Which one was it where
The one
it
where
was
it's
the
one long
prince?
K-pop video?
Kind of, yeah. I love those guys though. Like those
what
like they're great.
wasn't that
I'm not. I'm
13?
not downplaying it. I'm just
No,
saying
I thought that was 15, wasn't it?
no. It's 15.
It was
It is
15.
15?
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Then that was 15. Yeah. I haven't played 16, but I've seen gameplay of it and I do
One
like the
big
story.
K-pop video.
I mean,
It
it
is.
kind of was.
It is. There's
Like
nothing wrong with that.
I never thought of it that way. That the one with all the wardrobe changes, and each wardrobe
Yes,
change gave you
the
a different
wardrobe
ability.
changes. The driving in the car that can fly.
Look, I was here for it because all things will be done in the name of drip. If I must style my enemies, I have to be
Oh
dripped out
my gosh,
for it.
really?
I
And
mean,
two,
Really?
that game was my first experience with a Tom Berry. I never thought something so cute and slow moving could be fucking terrifying.
Oh my gosh.
I was fighting for my fucking life.
Let's go to the next one, shall we? Okay, so the company that has been developing Marvel Rivals, NetEase, their executive along with several other employees were recently arrested for laundering $139 million.
God,
Bruh.
So mind you, this game might be free to play, but the microtransactions probably going to be kind of heavy.
good lord.
I don't spend money on Overwatch, so it's fine by me. I'm gonna just be out here wrecking niggas in base skins venom.
Hey,
Good grief. Really?
listen, what's
See, this
a
is
AAA game title without some sort of financial controversy?
see, I don't want financial controversy because you already got enough of these people with these microtransactions in every fragging game out here. So if you want something substantial, you got to pay every little nickel, dime, penny, and dollar. And to go to somebody named Glenn. Glenn ain't got no hair. He's having a midlife crisis. His wife is named Mildred. He's still driving that old damn Saab, and his kids are little shits. So
Why a sob?
This sounds very, very specific.
anything
Yeah,
anything
what?
in this realm can sound specific as far as I'm concerned because I can make it
A
Patrick.
sob?
I can make it Patrick with an overweight job with an overweight body. His wife is named Deanna. His 3 kids are all shits, and he's still driving that old the Volkswagen
You
Volkswagen
said a
Bug.
sob. Like, wait, that was so specific. Like, who crossed you in traffic?
Right.
Like,
Like,
like
Nah,
that?
what's his
nah.
name for real? Like,
Like, yeah. Like, because first off, you barely see sobs on the road. So
Yep,
it was
yep. I took
who,
them all out, little
who
fuckers.
crossed you? Yo, somebody crossed you today, and you saw it was driving a sob, and you've been holding on to that all day.
No, I called it because I don't see anybody driving a Saab now. So guess what? You picked the one thing that nobody thinks about. I've just had this thing with video games, especially mobile games, where they have multiple microtransactions, and it turns into a paywall that no one can afford to get over or get through. Because I play Marvel Snap, I love the game, but if you want to get these freebies during the next season, you have to pay $10 for this or $20 for that.
I play Strike Force, so I feel you.
I mean, but so I played the first Ascendant, right? And technically, yes, they do have the microtransactions. However, technically, you can get everything for free. You just gotta be willing to put in the time,
It's
and that's the
Warframe logic.
exchange.
And say what?
That is Warframe logic. You can
Yeah.
sit there and pay all that money for things, or you can sit there and wait 3 days for this fucking new Warframe to be pieced together.
I wish that was the case for Snap. You have to wait damn near 6 months ago. Oh, here it is.
All the money going on at problems over at Destiny, getting new cars every week, showing them off to people, and then firing people the next day.
Lamont, you sound far away.
Are you
Lamont,
walking away from the
you were
microphone?
like far away from the mic, sir.
I'm right
Sir,
next to it.
I need you to not walk away from the microphone, sir. Okay.
Look, this is the best you're going to get.
Your voice is like butter. We
You
need to hear
sound
more of it.
closer now.
Right, you sound a lot closer now.
Your voice is like butter, sir. We need to hear more of it, okay?
What type of butter? Is it movie theater?
Oh, I said butter,
I mean, that
not
is
disaster.
good. Movie theater,
No,
movie butter,
no,
movie theater butter.
yo, that is
like,
yo.
butter.
Movie theater butter is not butter. It is just
You mean movie theater oil?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you
butter
right,
flavored
oil.
grease.
Now,
Pretty
I
much.
put butter on my popcorn when I make it at home, and I don't do that microwave BS either. No, it's on the stove. Let's go.
OG
I haven't
doing
cooked
OG popcorn.
in a long time.
Love it. Let's go to the next one, Demon. Yes. So Square Enix, because hey, we were just talking about Square Enix. They say they're coming down to the end of doing exclusive PlayStation stuff because at the end of the day, they're not making the money that they want.
Darn, I'm sorry. Ugh. I'm so sorry you're not getting richer. My bad.
So they're right now they're reaching out to make a deal with Microsoft for Xbox. Of course, recently last year they did have a press conference in Japan during the Tokyo Gaming Show to announce Final Fantasy 14 for Xbox. So it looks like well, I mean, it's a smart move.
Isn't that the MMO?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, there's another Phoenix game because that game was horrible. That they really had to reset the entire universe. They were like, yeah, we're just gonna redo the game and make it an update. Like they Thanos they like literally Thanos snapped. If you really think about it, it was like, yeah, let's just get rid of this.
It really makes you wonder, though. The industry as a whole, it continues to change, but they're still getting away from the thing that has made them where they are or put them where they are, which are the players, which is the press. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine the other day about bringing back E3, but in a different way. I said, right now is the perfect time to bring back E3 because people are scrambling to find some place where they can gather and celebrate this. And it's perfect. Cons are doing so well right now on that level. And some of them are even streaming on Twitch. You got Gen Con's doing it. You've got the PAXs doing it. So now would be the perfect time to do it. But everyone's gotten so acclimated putting everything online because that's a lazy way of doing it. And that's how you lose people. I don't know about y'all. I like to be able to stand in a convention or a show environment and be able to chat with people like yourself in person. Go, yo, did you see that trailer for so? Yo, that shit was dope. Yo, they got about to do this review. We don't have that anymore.
Yeah, well, when it
I'm all
came to
down
when
for
it
that
came,
until my nose is assaulted.
I don't think I think that you could do both, right? But I do feel like
At
you
that
need to
point, I'm just
vary
like,
the
yeah, wrap this shit up.
experience. You get what I'm saying?
Wash
Because
these
for
Mhm.
those
tables.
who do want to be a part and take part, there are ways to make it interactive and make it still feel like
Uh,
you're a part of it and
agree.
included. But I
Agree.
think a lot of them don't really want to spend the money that may require to do that, which sucks because it's just like you're gonna get that money back anyway.
But you're
So
spending that money on
you know.
advertising anyway, so you
Right.
might as
You're
well
gonna
get
get
a
that money back anyway
right. You might
because
as well get a
of
return
ticket
on it.
sales.
I
Exactly.
I
And
think
I
one of the
think that's
biggest
part of the issue.
I think one of the biggest killers when it came to killing E3 was their location, which brings the cost of everything up exponentially. So to the point where it's just like, you
Where
know,
was it?
Was it LA?
LA
Uh,
But where in LA? Like that's pretty general. I know LA is
uh,
expensive, but that's
at the
pretty
Convention
general.
Center.
yeah, it was at the convention center.
What, the Staples Center? Oh, the
Mm,
convention
No,
center.
the LA
yeah,
Convention Center.
no, they
And
would
Mm.
like
be.
and
That's
like
true.
the convention center already has its own price. Then you have the people behind E3 have their price. So you have these companies, even though they're billion-dollar companies, they're looking like, okay, I have to spend X amount of money per square feet, and I'm not doing any sales there. It's we're just going to be running advertisements and open games for people to try out. So it's just like
Hmm.
they're spending so much money and not doing anything with it. It's like, well, what am I doing? I could do
So wait, they're not
half of
selling
this.
tickets? They don't sell tickets to this to
The
E3?
convention, the E3. First off, E3 just started selling tickets not too long ago.
So it
E3
used to
was
be
not
free?
always yeah, E3 was not always open to the
Yeah,
public.
E3 was mostly open for the press
Yeah,
and press in the
Okay.
industry.
Right.
that was it.
Mm.
It just started that not too long ago.
Well, when they decided to bring in regular folks, they started blowing up because somebody in the industry realized the best form of advertising is to let the consumer, the people who are going to spend their hard-earned money on the game systems and the new releases and all the specialty sets, let them have a chance to tap at it. Now, to Corey's point, these companies can't say shit because if they complain about advertising and you spend all these millions of dollars on press, making videos, put it all across all these other platforms, when you could spend a fraction of that, set up a booth, have all these beautiful screens in this booth with the controllers, maybe have some freebies to give away, maybe have a QR code. If you come in and you play the game and you scan it, you'll get this. But they don't want to do that because that means they have to stop being lazy. That's what it boils down to. They're getting fucking lazy, but they're still expecting high returns, which is probably why me and video games don't get along as well as we used to, because there's no effort behind it, but they want you to invest all of this.
Yeah, I kind of see your point there because there's like the best. All right, so as somebody that's about to graduate with a business degree, one of the things that I learned is like feedback is extremely crucial, especially the part in QA as far as getting feedback from your consumer, your target
Mhm.
audience, your target market. That demographic is so crucial to a business's success. So taking that feedback that you may get, like maybe they have a little survey at the end or whatever, and you use the controllers to do the survey or whatever,
Right.
and they ask you specific questions just to make sure that the mechanics work the way they should, or whatever the case may be. um Having that is invaluable, and then on top of that you're getting it for free. Like, It's just sometimes I feel like companies get very like, you ever see like an artist when they first start versus like when they've been established for a while? I'll give
Hmm.
a prime example of like Nicki Minaj's one. And when she first came out, there was a hunger about the way she rapped, a hunger that was there because she know what poverty tastes like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
and now as an established artist, I feel like that hunger has left because you don't need, like, all your needs are being taken care of now.
You're
You're
there.
not struggling. You're already established. Now at this
Hmm.
point it's just doing it maybe for the love of it or for the money.
Hmm.
That's up to her. Whatever her determination is, I'm not her. But that's just what I noticed from the outside. No, I just want to be clear because I don't want no barbs coming up under these comments throwing me under the bus, trying to say things that I didn't say. You get what
No,
I'm saying? Because I know people get
they'll be all
offended.
right. They'll be all right. Once they take a shower, they'll be fine. Don't
But
worry about
yeah, that level of hunger just isn't there. And even with when it comes to movies, like if you look at the original Lion King, and you look at the behind the scenes of how they created everything and how things were like so dramatic, but very like theatrical in such a way. And then you look at the current, remake with the live action, well, the CG remake, and there was none of that. And like as a fan, deep rooted fan in Disney, I was like, what is this? Like, I love me some Beyonce, but like, sis, could you have disguised your voice a little bit? Did you try? Like, I was pissed off at Childish Gambino because like I expected better from him. And even with Scar, he didn't sing. What is this? Like, what are we doing here?
it. She's not happy.
They
It's
start
almost
taking, and a
it's
lot of these
almost like
companies get so comfortable with just giving the bare minimum instead of letting people in who love the thing or love to do the thing or are fans of the thing.
Hmm.
It's just it's really disheartening and sad because you pass over those who are very passionate and want to do work in this industry because you don't know about them. Yet you keep trying to warm the same meal over and over again and raise the price on it, and ain't nothing different.
right.
Actually, it's worse. If anything, the quality has dropped.
Wow.
Speaking of,
That's bad
speaking
business.
speaking of dropped quality, Infowars had to file for bankruptcy and it was up to auction this week. Infowars being infamously ran by one now disgraced Alex Jones, who said
Good.
that the Sandy Hook massacre was fake. Of course, he lost everything in a lawsuit that went on for 10 years, and now Infowars has been bought by satire champion The Onion.
I saw this story earlier on YouTube, and let me tell you, I laughed so hard I started coughing.
Yeah,
The irony of it all. Wow.
like when it comes to news satire, I think The Onion is probably one of the oldest to do it.
Yeah, because I remember they were publishing like certain headlines were being taken from them and put
Yo,
in these mainstream on these
Hmm.
mainstream websites like from People,
Hmm.
Star, and a couple of others and whatnot until they realized this is satire and it says so. But again, that goes back to Montel's point about the laziness of people
hmm
and nobody wanting to do their research and nobody wanting to do the work. And it's just like, well, if you don't want to do the work, why you get into this business? Because if you just came here to make money, I keep trying to tell people, if you keep trying to make money and your heart ain't in it, you're gonna be chasing money forever.
It's all cut and paste. It's all cut and paste.
Yeah, I see it on
I,
threads all the time.
I think I literally think this is hilarious. The Onion just no, like even the when Onion actually had a regular TV show, it was killed me every time. So now I just imagine that the Onion is going to be they're this is gonna be a wild ride.
Well, apparently, it
I'm not
started as a
kidding.
joke. It started out as a joke, like
But they're
that,
getting
like him making that decision. It started at like, haha, wouldn't that be so funny?
but they're
And then
getting
they,
more eyes on them now because
Mhm.
that they have shown themselves being credible in the arena of satire, but imagine them coming over to actual news, mixing that with satire. They will just blow the lid off of it. And Alex Jones deserved every fucking thing he got.
Oh
That
yeah.
that sorry oatmeal looking bastard deserved everything he fucking got, as far as I'm concerned.
Oh yeah. You can eat a nice fresh cow pie every morning. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yummy.
So Lady Gaga's been announced that she's going to be part of season 2 of Wednesday on Netflix with Jenna
That's what
Ortega.
it looked like.
She
That's what it looked like. These are not spirit
Listen,
fingers.
right.
These are spirit fingers. And these.
It really does.
I'm sorry.
No, no, it's funny.
I'm sorry.
I was fine until she started doing that. I lost my shit. I'm sorry. It's just
But I think this is a fine move. Look, despite this folie à deux craptastic, Lady Gaga is a very great actor. I've seen her in just about every role, and she's fantastic. So,
Yeah,
and
I
Jenna
mean, I think she
Ortega has
loves
been proving
creepy
her
stuff.
weight.
So
So,
mm. She's come a long way from me wearing meat dresses. That's for sure.
that is for sure. I still got a little bit of a side eye for her, but we can talk about that off air.
Mm,
I'm
mm,
pretty sure I know where it is. But all
mm,
right.
Mm-hmm.
mm.
You
Either
probably
way,
do.
still
Congrats
waiting
to
to
her
hear
though.
when season 2 is coming. And
Oh
things have
my.
just been weird. Wednesday's weird, but I like it. It's perfect.
I still haven't really gotten into it.
There's an audience for everybody, for everything. And while I'm not interested in Wednesday, I know friends who are and they enjoy it. So okay, enjoy it.
I think
Yeah,
I think
I
the
hear it's
only thing
good.
I did I think the only thing I didn't enjoy was who they had playing Uncle Fester. That was about it.
Mm.
It,
Was he
it
not
felt
tall enough?
it's Fred Armisen, and
Really?
he's it's,
Fred is
he,
painful.
he's just
Mm,
not it.
it
He's not
don't.
it.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But let's go to our next one, Demon. All
Oh,
right, so
this masterpiece right here, yo.
this is actually Boss Logic. It's the Penguin, and I just want to go on record again for saying sometimes there's no nuance. A person is just a villain. Now, of course, the show gave us a lot more context, but it only shows how fucked up the Penguin really is, and there's really nothing redeemable about him. And I'm here for it.
I mean, yeah, you do have some like that. Some
Mm-hmm.
people are like that, but those are very, very rare and far and few between. I
Like,
mean, Jeffrey Dahmer.
yeah,
Uh,
the, a lot of people are still tight about the finale of the Penguin.
they'll be okay. They'll be all right.
Listen, I had hope. I had hope otherwise until a halfway point in the finale, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out, homie.
Well, did they get greenlit for another season?
Right now, there is a conversation going on. I personally think that this should be a stopping point.
Mm.
Mm,
It was meant to be a one off. I think it should stay a one off.
Mm.
honestly, I agree with that because when you have a series that's a one season, but it's a contained story, and you have a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it opens up to speculation, I think that's a good thing. I
That's
Like,
easy
do.
as
listen,
fan fiction.
Yeah, that part, the cosplays, the fan fiction, the speculation, and the fandom as a whole. because everybody's
Yeah.
looking for good stories. Everybody's looking for a solid story. It doesn't have to have Batman in it, but let's like this. Let's see stories that are created about characters who are part of that rogues gallery / universe, but
Yeah,
from a
and his
different
character
perspective.
has depth. It's just evil.
Exactly. Just don't do any more no Joker stories, y'all. Please. I don't want to
Yeah,
see
put it.
another motherfucking Joker anything ever.
I no, I'm not gonna say that because I know that's obtuse. I need three other stories before y'all bring up the Joker.
That's fair. I feel like that's fair. Like there's a lot of plenty of other DC characters
There,
that can be
Mm-hmm.
pulled that get
with the
popular.
way this world is being designed, I would like three other characters before y'all bring up Joker.
Do you have those characters in mind,
Nope.
Nick?
But Matt Reeves said that this is going to be a grounded universe, so we already know we don't have Mister Freeze
See, that hurts me. That saddens me.
Wait, why does it? Why does he not have Mr. Freeze?
because he said it's going to be a grounded universe.
So what does that mean? Like
So immortal men that can only survive in machines. That's it's not working. It's not happening. There's no freeze gun.
so just current technology. If it can't happen in current reality, then it's
Yeah,
just a no go.
yeah.
Okay, got it. That's why when you said
Now,
grounded, I was like, are they in trouble?
there's now with the show Penguin, there was a lot there was enough place things for you to do stories on other characters if you paid attention.
Mm.
I'm gonna leave it at that because we still got to do our DC wrap up. That's gonna be it. All right, so it was a trailer for Captain America: Brave New World came out this week. Which, by the way, I loved it. It it gave me a little bit more of what was going on,
Mm-hmm.
and it also gave us this look with the mask on and the mask off, and someone brought this up, and I couldn't help but notice, and it was like, they only added the mask because they got to sell it overseas, right? And I was just like, or I was like, you sure about that? Because there's scenes where it looks like he's flying past, the sound barrier. And since he's, human, he might need something like an aviator mask to breathe.
I
And
mean,
then it
that
was
could
just
be it
like,
too.
what if it's both?
People are dumb.
It could be
People.
both. It could very well be both. Like I'm always a fan of possibility, and I try not to be just say it's this thing until we get definitive proof. So to be fair, it could be both.
Yeah, but
Because
sometimes you get tired of seeing people speculate on something because it can't be marketable outside. Black Panther went global, hit billions, and they didn't change shit. So
actually,
somebody,
sir, that's very incorrect. In the marketing campaign for China, how we all had those cutouts of Chadwick doing this with Black Panther under it.
mm,
In China, they never show Chadwick Boseman's face in the cutouts. It's just a Panther mask on top. They don't know the main character is black until they already paid for their ticket.
Pretty much.
I would hate to think that you don't have comic book fans in China, that they're walled off from the rest of the world. So I can't
You gotta
even.
remember
I
The
how they
appeal,
censor
but
things there.
beauty standards also
Their censorship is
play a
on a
part.
whole
Yeah,
new level.
their censorship is trash. But guess what? Tell some of them Chinese women about their black husbands. Let's see how that works.
Hey, I ain't saying you're wrong.
I will accept that L if it is so warranted, sir.
What is going on?
But seriously, I do think it could be a little bit of both. But at the same time, in the trailer, my man broke the sound barrier then landed and was just like, give it a second.
Wait
I
for it.
was like, yeah.
Boom.
I was like, yo, that's cool as shit.
It's like, wait for it. Shockwave. Boom, boom. I was like, let's go. This is a story that I have been looking forward to when I first saw the trailer because you already know, I am a fan of the Shield. Especially when Sam got it, I was beyond excited. And knowing that they're gonna bring in the Young Avengers, Patriot is gonna come on, man. My speculations is high. Let's go with this. Okay. Come on.
I'm really, I really am excited. I like that. I like that we're getting. I don't think General Ross knows he's a Hulk from what it looks like. Because, because, because I mean, from what it looked like, doesn't it look like he's just as shocked as everyone else? Because now you just got a big Hulk with Harrison Ford's constant disappointed face.
Hey, it looks like he did, but at the same time, trailers sometimes can be
Sometimes, phew.
okay.
Yo,
More often
Marvel,
than not.
Marvel be like, gotcha. Like it's like you remember that in the trailer? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we only made that for the trailer. That shit ain't in here. Got him. Like Hulk, yeah, Hulk wasn't in this fight. Got him again. But listen, Marvel, Marvel, I get it. You want to make all the money, but maybe y'all should make a move when it comes to marketing overseas to just be like, hey, you know, this main character is black. Y'all like black people. I mean, hell, you watch him play basketball. He also could save people. He's they do more than one thing.
But people are getting tired of Marvel throwing out anything. Right now, they just need to step back and go, okay, after Brave New World, we need to figure something out because people are tired of us throwing something at the wall hoping it sticks. And after talking to some folks about Loki, they thought that was what it was going to be. But after seeing episode 1, you could tell they put their heart and soul into this story. That's what they need to continue to do. That's what Marvel needs to continue to put out so you can build on the next phase.
I also think that they they give people a lot of chances, but they don't give them supervision because there was a lot of flaws with shows like She-Hulk,
Mm,
and I was just like, some of this could have been prevented if y'all had someone supervising over this.
welcome back.
Thank you. Had some technical difficulties.
It'd be like that.
I
Corey
understand
turned it.
completely.
Corey turned into Alvin from the Chipmunks.
I would have loved to hear that. I
I
can hear
was like,
The
that.
what in
hell?
the hell? Yeah,
I,
exactly. That was.
I would have loved to hear that.
Oh man, that was great. I should have recorded it.
And then you had Agatha. Agatha was amazing.
Yes,
Not
absolutely.
not only was it amazing, but it was also a very cost effective show. The entire thing only cost $40 million to make.
Wow, I wish I had $40 million lying around.
Right.
They'd be like,
I mean,
Right.
I mean, listen, Disney got the money because they just got a loan, I think earlier this year from like 100-year loan that they have to pay back after like 100 years or whatever.
But
It's
no,
crazy terms, but that's because it's Disney.
but here's the thing though. When I bring that up, there was such a great quality in what they had because it
Mm.
was just like, yeah, y'all did a lot with this $40 million. Y'all put on a stellar season
mm-hmm.
where other shows have cost way more than that, and the end result is has a lot left to be desired.
Can you name one or a few?
A few.
Hmm.
Let's see. She-Hulk.
Really?
Yeah, there was a lot. There was some good things, and there was also a lot of bad things with She-Hulk. And a lot of it came down to the writing, uh, crunch time on visual effects, because sometimes it just looked too uncanny.
Ah,
Yeah, I'm like, this is just hard to look at. Uh, where was I?
sir, sir, that's what I'm supposed to do, and I don't do that. I'm kind of worried about you right now. You know.
No, um, Falcon and the Winter Soldier had a lot of great stuff. Couldn't land their plane properly. Like that, like they landed the plane, but it was just like, all right, you kind of launch pad McQuacked it here.
yeah, that's fair.
Uh, no, go
Dis-
ahead, boss.
yeah, Disney got a lot of their hands and stuff too, especially with the success of Lorcana, and it's constantly growing now because I play and um they're just don't fuck it up, Disney. Okay, your people are giving you a chance. Don't fuck this up. Okay,
Yeah,
just don't.
it's a
That's
good
all I can
point.
ask.
Yeah, I mean, depending
Look,
on
look, look at look,
who
look at what happened. Look, Blade.
Man,
I'm convinced that that script at this point is cursed.
No, it's just the fact that they keep hiring people who cannot properly write for this character. And then and now and listen, we had to wait so many years. We're now getting a movie that's at least recognizing what happened in Eternals.
Hmm.
hmm,
It's
hmm, hmm,
just
hmm.
like, all these Marvel programs is like, oh, so no one's talking about this weird, dead, large robot looking thing in the ocean. No.
Nope,
Okay.
nope. Nobody's touching that. Nobody wants to touch that.
And then it's just like, wait, what happened? Oh, some water people kidnapped the black kid in Chicago. All right,
All right, seems legit.
but I'm sorry. Where are our manners, folks? We're at the very end of the Geek Report. We've just been rambling and going on and on, but we hopefully you guys were informed and entertained. Of course, I always want to thank my guests, Dave Montel, Blurted Corn. I can't wait to have you back in Philadelphia at PAX Unplugged.
Hey,
Same. I'm looking forward to being back in Philly for PAX Unplugged. Looking forward to seeing my man. And thank you for having me on. It's always a good time. Always a good time. Even though Demon wouldn't show his face, but it's fine. You know, I let it slide. But we have the lovely Queen Neek who's gracious enough to bring her bright, shiny face on here, along with the man with the truth that's salty, not sweet. Okay. We do salted caramel around here, damn it. And he's the epitome of
that's for sure.
Listen,
that.
folks, be sure to follow Navy Montel across his social medias. Very charismatic. He has on great guests,
He's
does
like, I
great
don't like.
interviews.
He's like, I don't like people. Don't do it.
Don't. There's words involved. Don't do it.
Well, guess that cat's
It's
out of
okay.
the bag.
Ah, crap. Okay, fine.
Either way, either way. Also, it's always great to have Queen Neek here.
I'm always happy to be here, darling.
Woo! I'm a fan.
Oh, me too. I'm okay.
I'm gonna stalk. I mean, follow her now. That's wonderful.
Oh, I don't know. I
Technic-
already beat you to it, baby.
Damn it! I was trying to have discussions and shit. Fine, fine.
and
Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
and
Same.
And
and
Twitch. No. I followed all your pages.
What? Damn. Okay.
Hmm.
and of course, Demon Engine. It's always a pleasure. You're the man. Couldn't do this without you.
Yes, sir.
Yep, yep.
All right, y'all.
And
Take care of yourselves and each other.
Yeah.
and folks, we'll see you guys next time. Please be well. We'll see you. Drink water. And
What do you think about everything down below? Put it in the comments, please.
Yes.
yeah, it's gonna be a wild time. It's gonna be a wild time.
Hmm
And if you haven't already, like, share, and subscribe because this is a fantastic platform, and they follow everything geek and nerd and do it with a melanated twist and amazing
Hey.
grace. So don't don't step out on this, okay? Come on now.
We'll see you next time. Peace.